Belle. Hi everyone in the chat. I know the time difference is got me a little confused. Forgot that we fell back an hour today. So I'm glad that YouTube kept all of that straight for me. But we're here. We're here to find out which of these images that you guys voted on won for our next picture. Now, the voting was up on both my community tab here on YouTube, and I also had a poll over on Twitter. So you technically had a couple chances to vote for what you wanted me to color next. I tried to pull things that kind of gave me a fall vibe. I don't actually have a lot of images like that, surprisingly. But the first picture was in Secret Worlds by Stephanie Law. And that one is what I have been calling the Galaxy Fox. And this one I think can go several different directions. It's just kind of got that like magical fall vibe, especially if you stick with those like yellows and oranges and browns, especially since we've got that fox there. And I guess I was just in a Stephanie Law kind of mood because my second picture was also from Stephanie Law's coloring book, and that's Shadowscapes. And this one was this owl that gives me full-on Labyrinth vibes, and something about Labyrinth has always spoken fall time to me, and it's probably like the color palette that they chose for that movie. So that was the second choice. This one, the one in Natural Enchantment by Sakuram, I think I've had on my polls like 3 or 4 times now. I keep throwing it up there hoping that at some point it wins, because like I said, I want to color all these pictures, but here we are. So once again, I have Red Hood, as I like to call her. This has definitely got fall vibes to me. The whole Red Riding Hood story is fall in my mind. And I figured we could do some fun things with this. Most of these pictures are single-sided, so there's a lot of possibility of different mediums that I can use as I color these, which I always like in a coloring book. So that was option number 2, or 3, I can count. And then option number 4, the final option. Another one I think I've had a couple of times in my voting, but I mean, it's one of more of those like calm, traditional coloring pages, and that is this hummingbird grass picture. And it would be one of those ones where I try to emulate the piece on the other side, maybe with some colored pencils and things like that. Now, I want to let you guys know, I was totaling up the votes for these 4 pieces before I came live here on YouTube. And for a hot minute there, I was extremely paranoid because I thought we were going to have a 3-way tie. Because on YouTube, we have Secret Worlds with the Galaxy Fox. We've got a Red Hood in Natural Enchantment, and we've got the Hummingbird grass picture, all tying 3 ways. So that means my Labyrinth owl is out. So we're putting that over there. So I had to go over on YouTube, or over onto Twitter, and Twitter became the deciding factor. But it was extremely close. You guys like to do this to me like all of the time, where we've got pictures that are like 1 vote off. So if you guys think that your votes don't matter on these things, oh my gosh, they matter. Because a lot of times it's one person who tips it one direction or the other. So the two that were really close were these 2. And I can't say I'm mad about that, even though someday I would love to color that hummingbird. But we have Red Hood, which has been in the voting ring like 5 times. The number keeps changing. Have you noticed that? Every time I talk about it, the number goes up. And then we have Stephanie Law, which is, her artwork is so intricate and so beautiful and so delicate. So, which one do you guys think won? Without cheating, without going over and looking at polls and such, which one of these two do you think won? Or, better yet, which of these 2 pictures, Red Hood or the Galaxy Fox, do you want to win? Which one did you vote for? Or if you didn't vote for either one of these, which one is the one that you hope won? Because one of these, I am going to start coloring next time. And the interesting part is, I have to decide what I'm going to color with. I don't know what I'm going to color with. Now, I did think about starting the winning piece today, but I've got some other commitments that I've got to figure some things out. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick and let you guys know the winner of this round of What Shall I Color Next, and the piece that I am going to be coloring for the next several live sessions. Huh? Any guess? Okay. Well, you guys aren't probably going to be that surprised, but the Galaxy Fox is the winner by 1 vote. 1 vote. So my Red Hood is going to have to wait until another day for me to color her. But it will happen. It will. Granted, I keep buying more coloring books, so more options keep getting added onto the list. So here we are. I'm going to be starting to color this one, and like I said, I want to keep it in those fall tones. I want those reds and those oranges and those yellows and those browns to really be the main pieces, or main colors of these pieces. Originally, when I first saw this piece, all these squirrels were like, oh, well, maybe he's kind of like walking through a galaxy with those purples and those blues and those reds kind of deal. But when I was trying to decide which pieces to add for voting, I started looking at this piece, and it went a little kind of like Color of the Wind Pocahontas on me, which is why I put this piece in the voting in the first place. So like I said, I want to do those warm tones. This paper is pretty decent, so I could, in theory, do a wet medium with colored pencil on top. I don't 100% know what I want to do. Maybe I'll attempt some watercolor, or do I want to stick with marker and do some things with marker and then bring in the colored pencil? What would you guys like to see? How would you guys like to see all of this start to play out? I don't know, because I mean, I want you guys to get something out of this too. I mean, even though I know sometimes it's fun just to see how these pieces go. But if there's anything specific that you guys would think would be cool to do this with this piece, let me know. Otherwise, now that we know the winner, I think I'm going to end the stream around here. I will hopefully be here again next weekend. I will put up the notification later this week so that you guys know. It'll most likely be the same time, same place, 11 Central, my channel, Sunday. There are some things a little in flux in my life right now, so on a moment's notice, I might have to shift whether or not I'm doing my stream, but most likely I will be back here most of the Sundays this month to color this piece. So I'm excited. This is our fall piece. I hope you guys are excited too. Let me know if you're going to be coloring this one with me or just cheering me on. I love when you guys cheer me on. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and a wonderful rest of your week. I hope to see you guys again next weekend, and I heart you beautiful faces. Bye.